Welcome in, Aries. I'm so glad to be sitting with your energy today. My name is Moriah. Welcome to my channel, Moriah's Spirit Tarot. I am here doing an intuitive message for your sign. Starting to do sign-specific readings starting this week, and since you're the start of the zodiac, you're where I'm starting off. And interesting thing, Aries, is that you have something going on in your astrological chart that you may not be aware of, or you may be aware of it, but you may not understand why I'm bringing it up. And so the reading today is going to be centered around this, I think. It's kind of what I'm feeling is this, you've had Chiron in Aries for the last 8 years. Now, my Chiron is in Aries. That's part of my journey, is healing my wounds, right? Chiron is the wounded warrior, the wounded healer, the wounded everything. So over the last, since 2018, your life may have been centering around what you're healing within and your identity. You start the zodiac, Aries is probably in your first house of identity. Who I am. Who am I? In your first house. So let's take a look at what the guidance has been from. I did pull some oracle cards already. So we're going to look at those oracle cards and how they pertain to your energy right now, specifically for you. We're going to look at any help and guidance from spirit, any obstacles that may be coming up for you, anything that you need to be aware of in your energy right now. And we're just going to see where we go with this, Aries. All right. So I have some very good friendships with Aries. So I do resonate with them because my ascendant is Leo, my moon is Sagittarius. So I'm a Taurus stellium, but I have a lot of fire. Fire and earth usually don't mix, but you know what? I'm learning to live with it because I have fire and I have earth. So we have all of the elements within our charts, all of the elements within us, right? So I do tend to resonate with the fire readings a little bit too. So let's just see what we're working with here. All right. So Spirit has been guiding me to let you know that, hey, this is a new beginning for you. A new chapter starting with Chiron leaving your sign and moving into Taurus on the 19th of June. So it's all about them wanting you to go into something more with your home, your intuition, and to start prioritizing rest. Okay? I know that fire energies are go, 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 go energies, but we have to remember that it's to our better self that we take time to pause and relax and rest. So our first card that came out in the oracle is home, and it says at the bottom, refuge, belong, and haven. So prioritizing your home. Today I've had to do this video. This is the second time I've sat down to do this video because my video recording room is right next to my laundry room, bathroom in my home, and my washer is not very quiet when it spins out, and so I've had to start and stop, start and stop, start and stop, and so I just decided I'm gonna wait to record this after the laundry's done washing. Okay, so it's something about the home, y'all. So sometimes we have to make the home the priority. Also with this, it's a feeling of belonging. So I know that when I am in my home area, I'm in Wisconsin, USA, and I've lived in several places in Wisconsin and Minnesota, and I only feel at home in my home area of Wisconsin, no matter where I've lived. So I like my home area. So home is really important to me because I belong here. And I feel that I belong here. If I felt that spirit wanted me to move on, I would do so. But it's about the belonging. And it can also be about belonging in your family, belonging in your friends groups, just an overall sense of belonging. I belong here. Okay. And then haven, starting to see your home as your sanctuary, building a room within your home or a space within your home that specifically speaks to your sanctuary. This room here, my room in our home, and I share this room with Kevin. I shouldn't say it's just my room, but I designed this room. And I designed this room with one intention in mind, that I would have a grand connection to spirit in this room. I have a grand connection to spirit in every room of my house, but our home, this room is where I really feel spirit. I really feel spirit here in this room. All right. So it's about creating that space of haven in your surroundings, a space where you can decompress, a space where you can have your connection to spirit, your higher self, source, God, whatever you want to call it, where you can have that. Okay. And I think that coming out of Chiron and the wounds, I think that having that sanctuary is something really, really important for you, because the next card that came out was intuition, which is sixth sense, intuition, and subconscious. So I think what I'm feeling for you is that with Chiron leaving your sign, you've learned so much about your wounds, your healing, what you've needed to do. And now it's time to allow your intuition and your creativity and your sixth sense and your subconscious mind to do some more healing around that. And in order to do that, you have to have a haven, you have to have a home, you have to have a refuge, you have to have that sense of belonging within spirit so that you can tap into your intuition, get those downloads, understand those downloads, have a place where you can sit with the downloads and sit with the energy. Because when we don't sit with the energies and we push them away, we wind up still having to deal with it. Okay? When we ignore the callings, when we ignore it, it just gets louder. So it doesn't make any sense to ignore it, does it? At all. So if you're getting intuitions and sixth senses about things, honor those. Sit with them. Go to your sanctuary. Go to your refuge. Go within and figure out what's going on. Because the next thing they gave me is, because Chiron has been in your sign since 2018, so for 8 years, there's this pause, journey, and new beginning. It is like a reset. It is absolutely like a reset, but you must take the time to pause and to savor the new journey that you're going into. So I hope that helps. Let's take a look if we can get some support from spirit. I want to look at your current energy. I want to look at what help you have coming from spirit. I want to look at any obstacles or challenges that may be in your way. And then I want to look at our future energy. So I'm going to pull 4 cards and we'll see what we get. Okay, so current energies for the collective of Aries. Aries. Trapped in your head. And that's okay, because Aries is the head. Okay? Aries, when we look at the bodily correspondences, Aries is the head. Okay? It is the I am. It is the psyche. Okay? It is the mind. Okay? And I pulled the 8 of Swords for your current energy. Now, this could be related to Chiron leaving your sign. You may be sitting in your head a little bit going, have I healed all of that stuff that I needed to heal? Is there anything that I'm missing? We'll clarify that in a minute. All right, Spirit, what What hell, let's do this. Any obstacles or challenges aside from the Eight of Swords? Obstacles or challenges in the next week to 2 weeks. All right, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. That's that give and take energy of the material world. Material world is our home, our finances, our jobs, our physical health. And so this is more like a give or take. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands is that standing up for yourself energy. So this may be, and it's coming up in our obstacles and challenges. So you may be having a harder time standing up for yourself, but you need to. Okay. A challenge may be that you're standing up for yourself. Okay. And what help from Spirit? What help from Spirit here? The Queen of Cups. Water energy. Love, creativity, nurturing. So getting into your creativity can be helpful. Standing in a place of self-love could be helpful right now. Holding yourself. Standing up for yourself. Equal give and take. Okay. And getting out of your head a little bit. Okay, don't be stuck in your head. All right, let's clarify a little further. All right. Spirit, tell me about the Eight of Swords and the current energy for Aries, please. Tell me about this Eight of Swords for Aries, please. Wheel of Fortune. Turn of events. So you're coming out of this, okay? And this is a fated, destined event. Let's get a little bit more around that. What's the Wheel of Fortune that's going to break these people out of that? The wheel turns no matter what. Whether you stay stuck in your head or not, the wheel's going to turn. Okay? Let's take a look. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. The Chiron card, the wounded healer, or the wounded warrior. Here it is. Chiron. Right here. He's standing there going, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Nope, I'm healing all them wounds. Yep. You're not taking it from me. No. Fiery energy. Okay. Thank you for showing up in the reading, Chiron. Appreciate that. All right. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles in our, what we don't see coming. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles and what's hidden. So, the thing I'm getting from the Six of Pentacles right now is that, sometimes Aries, you want to do everything for yourself, right? And sometimes you need to let other people in to help. That's just what I'm getting off that Six of Pentacles. Sometimes you have to allow others in. Okay. Yeah. When you let others in, you get the Six of Wands. So we've got two sixes here. We got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is like victory. So when we let others into our energy and when we let others in to help, we have victory. We do, if we're discerning about who those people are. So use your discernment. Don't just let anybody in to help you, but use your discernment. You can do that. I trust you. All right. The Seven of Wands is here in the challenge. What is going on with that? Ace of Swords. New truth coming in. A new truth. So you're going to receive some new information about your truth and about why it's important to stand up for yourself. And what about this Queen of Cups, Spirit? What about the Queen of Cups? with the help and advice from Spirit? What else can we use with advice from Spirit? All right. 5 of Cups. Okay. So this is telling me, hey, you know what? You may have spilt 3 of those cups, but you still got 2 cups behind you. Turn around, look at them. Build from there. Build from your strengths, the 2 of Cups that are still standing. Build from there. All right. And our Oracle card. Oracle is going to be our Ancient Stones Oracle today. I'm going to do the card, and I'm going to read to you what is in what the author of these cards, the creator of these cards, what they channeled, because sometimes that's really, really, really important. Yeah. Okay. You're leaving. The Chiron is leaving you, and it's pushing you into a new. So this is the entrance stone. New beginnings, step forward, and expectations. Or expansion. Expectations. Oh, some of you may have some expectations. I don't just say things willy-nilly around here. Maybe some expectations that you need to sit with. But the entrance stone is new beginnings, step forward, and expansion. And let's read that card. Let's read it. The entrance stone. New beginnings. Step forward, expansion. The entrance stone card invites you to step forward into your future, to expand into the possibility of things working out better than you ever imagined. It may be different to the way you thought it would be, but this card always appears when a positive outcome is likely for you. It urges you to open your mind to positive outcomes and to find a way to move toward the realization of all your dreams. However, to welcome the new, we must release the past and loosen our grip on things happening in a certain way. To welcome the new, we must be in the moment and cross the threshold from the past to the present. When we find a way to be in the present, we can truly welcome the new. Featured on this card is one of the best-known entrance stones in the world, the New Grange, a 5,200-year-old passage tomb in Ireland. This beautiful ancient stone is adorned with carvings of the triple spiral or tricycle or triscally. I probably butchered that word. It's okay. A mystical symbol thought to represent the Trinity, the past, the present, and the future, and earth, sea, and sky. It invites you to step forward into the future, to open your arms and heart wide and say yes, to trust that something positive will come of this. Maybe there's something you want deep down and have been wishing and praying for. This card is a good indication that your hopes and dreams will come true, but first you need to trust and step forth. The Ancient Stones activation. New and positive experiences are waiting for me. I am ready to welcome them with open arms. On this brand new day, I'm ready to step forth. What a beautiful message, Aries, for this Chiron leaving you and the new beginnings. We have new beginnings on rest and on this card. Okay, we have refuge. Yeah. Bring it in. Bring it in. Aries, it's been so beautiful to sit in your energy today, and I thank you for letting me read for you. If I've earned your faith and trust as one of your readers, do me a solid and hit subscribe. I do appreciate it. And if this reading resonated with you at all, please leave me a comment. Like it, share it to your other Aries friends. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of this next couple of weeks. I'll see you again in 12 days. Blessings.